I'm speaking to Debbie Markowitz. And Debbie, we haven't been able to sit down and have a full-length conversation during this festival. You've been so busy. How's it been going?
It is absolutely amazing this year. I know if you've been bouncing in and out, you've seen how busy the panels have been and the films, and it's a really good kind of busy.
Well, yeah, everyone has been raving about this festival, and there are a lot of people I've never seen before that just they brought a little bit of extra energy, I think. And it's just you had said that the Thursday night when I saw you, you said there's such great energy.
Absolutely. I mean, everybody's loving it. We had, even at our Better Festing panel, we had festival directors from the Fort Myers Beach International Film Festival and the Chain Film Festival. We had people from the Yofi Fest, the Yonkers Film Festival, Sean O'Shea Film Festival, and at the end of it, they were all like, "This is amazing. We're all doing this. This was incredible." You know.
And that was a great panel. I actually made it for that one, and I was like, "Wow, this is really cool."
Yeah, it's been a blast. I mean, it's fun because we really have something for everybody. You know, we've got the very mainstream films during the day, like the documentaries, foreign films, and whatnot. And then as we get a little more to the prime hour, films get a little edgier, you know, whatever. And then there's Midnight Madness and horror, where everything goes at night.
That's great. Now, I know you're busy running around. I just want to ask, what's coming up next for you?
Oh, okay. Well, we got a lot. I have 2 movies in post right now, and I'm also 3 episodes into my 10-episode limited series called Couple of Guys, which is an LGBTQ series, and now I've got to look into financing for the rest of it. So we figure the money we make on the next 2 films will go into half of another episode, and then we'll still look for people to donate. And I think it's September 8th we're going to have a fundraiser and show the first 2 episodes, and then, you know, use that to do the 4th, and then in 6 months do the second 2 episodes, and then put that towards the 5th. So we're getting very creative. And then I have 2 films that I'm doing during the rest of the summer. One's a 1-day film called One Last Time, and then I have a 4-day film called The Prof. So, you know, we gotta get that going.
Wow.
And you never know what's going to pop up.
True. And now all of your information can be found on your website.
intentionfilmsandmedia.com.
Thank you so much for speaking to
Thank
us.
you. Thank you for coming and always supporting us.
It's my pleasure. It's Charlie's pleasure. We love you.
Love you too.
I'm speaking with Lucas Hassel, and my producer and cameraman Charlie was like racing to get out to you. He's like, "Lucas is here. Lucas is here. Lucas is here."
I like to hear that.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm super excited. It's Long Island Film Festival's 25th anniversary, and I have the honor of presenting Best Short, Best Director, Best Feature tonight. So I'm just happy to give back to this incredible community that Deborah Markovich is encouraging and setting up. You know, as independent filmmakers, we need community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now you're part of Deborah's project.
As it turns out, I'm in Deborah's TV series that she's been writing called A Couple of Guys, which is an amazing series about sort of second chances in life. I play opposite Sal Rendino, and there's a whole bunch of wonderful actors in it, Kristen Kuyber and Anthony DeGrasso, and so a whole bunch of Deborah Triss. So it's been really fun to work with Deborah on this particular project. It's a TV series that really has a purpose as to why here, why now, right? So I'm grateful to be part of that. But I'm just mainly honored to be part of this entire evening with awards to incredibly talented filmmakers.
Well, we're looking forward to watching the awards. We're looking forward to watching you present.
Well, thank you.
And if people want to check you out, where do they go?
Well, so they can go on Instagram, Lucas Hassel, Lucas with a K, Hassel single L, and see what I'm up to. I'm looking to direct my first feature later on this year that I wrote. Moving from shorts to features, it's terrifying, but you got to do it.
Wow, well, congratulations to you on that.
Thank you.
Thank you for speaking with us.
No, thank you for having me.
Check him out. I am speaking with Theresa Canistrazy-Farrell.
Very good. You said it right.
Right?
Yes.
Woo! And it's so funny. I know your name, and I was like, I don't even want to pronounce that. I'm going to screw it up. But so you are the host of Tea Time.
I am. Yes, that's my talk show, Tea Time with Theresa. It's live every Monday night at 8 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube. And then it goes to Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV. We just got on Twitch TV. And I'm on every Saturday at 11 a.m. on Channel 20 for people who live on Long Island who get Cablevision.
I love it.
Optimum,
And
yeah.
you have been acting up a storm, too.
Yeah, thank God. Oh, knock, 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 knock. Yes, thank God. I'm very lucky, blessed. I landed some movies. I've got some TV series. I've got some web series. I've got a lot of things going on, which I love.
Of course. And now tonight you are here.
I'm here. I am going to be doing interviews as well, and I'm the trophy girl.
And
So I'll be
you
giving
look
out
like
the
a trophy.
Thank you. It's my Oscar dress. I wore it just for tonight. Yeah.
Well, I want to say, if people want to find you, check you out, where they go.
Yeah. Well, you could go on Facebook. It's Theresa Canistrazy-Farrell, and it's Can, C-A-N-N, is Tracy with an I, T-R-A-C-I, Farrell, on Facebook. And on Insta, it's Theresa.c.Farrell. Yeah.
Go to those places,
Uh.
check her out, and see what she's got going on. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm speaking with Kevin Brown, and Kevin, you're the MC tonight,
Yes,
again.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And we're celebrating 25 years. This is incredible. I remember 25 years ago, I must have been 9 or 10, and I met Deborah Markowitz, and she had to be like 17, 18 years old. And then Ann, she was probably about the same age. Then Henry was probably about 50 back then. But and they let me host the show, and we've been hosting it for 25 years, and I'm the comedian, so I never read the script. I read the script, but I always go off script, see if I can make Deborah, who writes the script.
my gosh.
We all get scripts, so she writes the scripts before everybody speaks. And I always go off script to see her squirm in her seat while I'm saying these things. But yes, 25 years.
Wow. So, well, it's your job. You are a stand-up comedian,
I am.
and you have a ton of credits under your belt. And what makes you? Well, I guess I just answered. I'm answering your question for you. What makes you come back year after year?
You know, I got into a movie out here. I was auditioning for a movie out here in Long Island, and they didn't want me for the movie. The casting person didn't know me. She didn't want me for the movie. She wanted Charlie Murphy, may he rest in peace. But he was so busy, he was unavailable, so I was able to get the role. And I had nothing on my resume, so he didn't know what I was capable of doing. So since then, after I did that movie out here, I went and did a TV show called 30 Rock.
We really never heard of it.
Yes,
Really?
and it changed my life, changed my career, and I'm way too busy now and way too talented and way too important to come out here, but I come out anyway because I love all the people, and I have a lot of fun here.
We're really looking forward to watching you do the show tonight.
Yes.
And it was such a pleasure to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you too, my dear.
Thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you, guys.
Check him out. I'm speaking with Diana Porter and Tim Porter. And Diana is an actress here who has a film and who also did the table read. It's okay, we can hear it through the train. The train doesn't bother us. So you are here in two capacities.
I am. I both have my film subscribed here, which is a dystopian sci-fi film that I directed and I act in. I created it with my co-creator, Michael Whistler, who was here for the screening, but unfortunately he isn't here today. And I was also part of the table read for Tim's script, the winning script of the screenplay competition, Typhoid Maria.
Also dystopian sci-fi. So there we go. We have a theme in the family.
And how does it feel to have done the table read together? Like how did that
It was amazing. It was amazing. I have a trump card, and I always try to write a role for my wife as well, because she is such an amazing actress and a filmmaker. So the role that she read for, I had her in mind when writing it. So I'm so glad she got to read it in front of people too. It brought the role to life the way I really imagined it.
Oh, that's great.
Now we just need to find the right producer to produce one of these scripts, because he has written 4 really solid scripts that have won in different film festivals, and yeah, I would love to direct one of them or be in one of them. So, yeah.
So now, where are you guys going next with the script, with Subscribed?
Well, Subscribed is continuing its festival run for now, and Michael and I are working on another project. He's writing a feature, but we're also writing a smaller script that can be sort of the pitch short for that, so we can hopefully find. Yeah, I'm working with a lot of writers. I'm very busy.
That's great. That's great. And what are you doing?
Well, I'm hoping to take this experience, an amazing experience that was offered by the festival, to hear my work out loud. I'm going to use that, make a few revisions, and this is very early in the festival circuit for this script, so I'm hoping there are other opportunities as well. Also have a pilot, Wake Up, that is nearing the end of its festival run, and I have 2 shorts that have been very successful, and they are both proofs of concepts for a feature. So now that I've gotten over the hump and written my first feature, hoping to change at least one of those and develop it into a feature-length script.
Excellent, excellent. Well, now, if people want to check out the work that the both of you do, where do they go?
I have a website, dianaporter.com.
Instagram, Tim.Porter.writes, or Twitter @BostonPorter.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Check them out. We are with our dear friend, Katharina Michio, who, yay! So nice to see you here.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's so nice to see you guys here.
Thank you. So now you're here supporting.
I am. I'm a guest today. I don't have any films in, but some of the films that were in my festivals are here. So it's so nice to see them winning too.
Great. And you've got a lot of stuff going on.
I have so much going on. I have so much. I have my own TV show, The Kat Michio Show, where I interview celebrities. Armando Sante was my first interview.
That's right.
And I've had a lot of filmmakers on and showing their films too. And now we have, in fact, tonight we're launching at 8 o'clock. Yes, it's tonight. It's called All Paws Pet Talk TV. And I'm the host of it, and we have pet experts. We have an animal communicator, a trainer, and 2 holistic vets.
Really?
Sustainable, everything is like sustainable, and it's just amazing. I cannot tell you how informative this show is. I've already had to do a Heimlich, which I learned. I had to do a Heimlich on Lulu Lama, my little Frenchie. It was 2 days after I saw the show. I see him before, obviously. Right. And we had a guest on, and she was showing how to do the Heimlich to pets, to small animals. It's very different than a human. So I watched it. And I said, oh my God, I hope I don't ever have to use it. I'm walking her, all of a sudden she's like chewing on some grass or something, foam's coming out of her mouth, and she's doing that. I got down on the ground and I went, boop. I did the fist thing, right in here, and it went bloop.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not going to go into gory details, but
we don't want the gory, we just want the cute and happy.
The one blade of grass came out. No, it was
she's
whole
so teeny.
breakfast. Yes.
She's a little
button.
Yeah. Wow, so we're so glad we got to see you. I know the show's going to start, but we wanted to at least drag you out and catch up a little bit.
Yes, you could see it on KP Media. We're also going to be going to Traverse Network in the next couple of weeks. It's brand new. It's going to be huge.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking to us.
Oh, so great seeing you.
Check her out.
hello. Fancy meeting you here. You know, I'm just sitting in my car and thinking about life and how sweet it is.
We've been submitting our film to Long Island Film Expo since its very first year when we submitted our horror comedy, Reaper Madness.
I started in 2017, so 5 of those 25 I've had the privilege to be a part of.
I basically started my independent film career when I screened The Crimson Mask in Belmore.
It's not my first time being at Life. My family has been there a few years with my dad and my brother being directors, but this is the first time I'm being a director. And it's a really exciting opportunity.
This year marks my 4th time and my 7th and 8th films to screen at Life, so coming here always feels like coming home.
My first film showed here, and that was such a huge confidence boost that really was what drove me to be able to finish my first feature film, which then showed some following years after that.
And I'm proud to say that I've been selected in this film festival 5 times.
I personally have had 6 screenplays written and produced and put into the film festival.
And I'm proud to have been a part of it for over 2 decades.
I myself want to say thank you because right now I am on set. And I would not have this career if it wasn't for Life.
It's been one of those festivals that has been a champion of my work over the years and a source of great encouragement.
It was the very first festival that I ever attended. A film I did a while ago called Journey to the Strip Mall, first short film I ever made, was done at the festival, and it felt great. You know, everybody was really nice and supportive. It was a great environment, and that exists to this day, and I always enjoy coming back. It's like coming home.
It's a great night. It's a wonderful festival. It's a celebration, and it's all about creativity and love and just celebrating the human condition. And there's nothing more important than that.
I feel like I got to know people. I met so many actors, directors there. Got to really know the people who run it. To me, that makes a great festival, and I just love seeing the success and the films every year. I look forward.
Now, Live was not the first film festival to take a project of mine, but it was the first festival that really made me feel like I belonged there as a filmmaker. People wanted to talk shop about my project, their project, and the icing on the cake was I won Best Editor. You talk about making somebody who thinks they're on the outside know that they're on the inside, that'll do it.
Like so many others, I've formed valuable relationships with accomplished writers, directors, producers, and gifted actors from around the world. There are so many highlights.
I've met great filmmakers from around the world here, many of whom I ended up collaborating with, either as an actress or producer. I've seen friends and mentors get Lifetime Achievement Awards, as well as winning the festival with the great work they've done.
I think the thing that really matters to me, though, about this festival is the sense of community, of filmmakers supporting other filmmakers, and the tremendous care and attention that is paid to the craft of filmmaking.
This is hands down one of the best events I've ever been to as a filmmaker. The quality of films, the people that I met, the support that we found, the parties, the award ceremony, the red carpet interviews, the entire week was an adrenaline-filled, energized experience that I am so jealous of not partaking in this year.
Thank you so much for all the amazing memories, all the fantastic filmmakers I've met, and the wonderful projects I've seen through your festival.
My fondest memory of Life is when Robert Clohessy got up on that stage and proceeded to roast the sugar out of me. It was great. I loved it. I loved every second. But listen, what better place to get together with your bestest friends in the whole wide world and celebrate film and the wonderful families that we have created by working together.
It's absolutely wonderful, and I couldn't be more honored to be here at Life this year. And thank you so much, everyone.
Stepping off the train in Belmore, getting into that foyer, getting your popcorn on, heading into the red velvet seats, and then just lean back and watch indie filmmaking at its best.
That was the thing that touched me the most about going to these festivals. Seeing people like me, seeing people who do the things I do.
I've always looked forward to hearing all the great news that happens at this festival.
Happy anniversary, Life.
Thank you so much to the effort and wonderful teamwork that you all do in making each year a new favorite.
Happy anniversary, Life.
Take a bow. That's phenomenal. And a huge shout out to Debbie, Ann, and Henry for being there in the beginning and keeping it going. Manny and Lindsay, John, who have joined in, everyone involved with Life. Thank you for always supporting independent film and independent filmmakers.
Happy anniversary, Life.
Congratulations, Long Island International Film Expo.
Enjoy the 25th.
And I wish you another 25 years of adventures and fantastic experiences. I hope to be part of your history moving forward. So thank you and congratulations.
Happy 25th anniversary to the Long Island International Film Expo.
Happy anniversary, Life. I wish for you guys another 25 years and more.
Sending love, kudos, congrats, snaps, all that stuff.
And Henry, Deborah, John, Manny, and everyone that left out. Happy 25th anniversary. Big hug.
Congratulations to all the filmmakers, the crew, and the talent that worked on all the projects screening at this year's edition. Happy 25-year anniversary, Life.
Happy anniversary, Life.
Thanks much for all your help and support.
Happy birthday to the Long Island International Film Expo. Hey, life is good.
Of the Long Island Film and Television Foundation and our thousands of alumni, in recognition of 25 years of dedication and support of independent film, we present to you our founders, Deborah, Ann, and Henry, the Long Island International Film Expo Founders Award.
Yeah.
Don't hide, come on up here. Now I know why she wouldn't let me go to the bathroom.
We didn't know about this. And that's the first time I've been on my own screen. There's been no reason for me to be on my screen. Right, honey? In 25 years, I could just sum it up by a few sentences. We've had our highs and lows, but we've had more highs than lows, thank goodness. And we've had our disagreements, but we agreed more than we disagreed. And it's truly a team. And we've had team members such as Trish and Corey come. We've had other team members not come back after a year, because maybe they thought we were insane, who knows. But this is truly a team effort. We've often said at home, Henry and I, when we talk about it, that we couldn't do it without Deb, and you know, she's said it back. Not at home, but you know, at other events. But this was, and even that, oh, wow. Thank you. But again, we couldn't do it without the filmmaker. So, Deb, Henry, I don't know if you want to say anything.
Wow.
First of all, Manny, amazing editing. That was incredible to see, and I can't wait to watch it later when I'm not in shock. Yeah, Anne's right. I always said that if they left, I wasn't going to do it, and they said the same thing about me. And then Lindsay and Manny came, and now we're like, we're stuck forever. But thank you so much. This was incredibly sweet, and I appreciate it. And it really means a lot to be able to help you. And I really need to get to the bathroom very quickly. But thank you. This was beautiful, and just thank you so very much.
Like I said, 25 years ago, we got the call. We worked together for 25 years. It was wonderful. I mean, yes, there were highs, there were lows, but we must have shown over 5,000 films over those years. So it's a wonderful feeling to know that you've affected so many lives in so many ways. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I am here with one of my new best friends, Kevin Kline.
Hi, Kate.
I have to tell you, your film, Delivering Hope.
Yes.
There's tons of people here, whatever level of filmmaker. I saw you get your award and heard you speak. And I didn't interview every person that's here. And the one interview I said I had to do was you.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you so much.
Oh my God. Whew. Wow.
Well, your wow is how I felt when they announced our name. Wow. I didn't even think we were, I told my wife yesterday, I'm like, I'm just, we got the screening, I'm going to come home tomorrow. And she's like, no, you're not. She's like, you're going to run, you're going to get your selfie in front of that house, and then you're going to go to the award ceremony. Who cares if you win or not? I'm like, we're not going to win.
Oh my God.
We're not going to win. And so I didn't even prepare anything, really. And, I mean, they said our name, and, I mean, I'm an emotional person anyway, and I can't say what I said. I mean, they probably got it, but I was like, holy, you got to be kidding me.
It was, I have goosebumps up and down right now talking to you, because you touched every single person in this room. I don't think I've ever started to cry on camera, maybe once before. So, what do you want to share with them about this film and what it took to make it?
Yeah, okay, so Delivering Hope is about a 9-day run that was my dream run. I'm an ultra endurance runner. I've finished over 200 marathons or longer distance races worldwide. And I started running because of a young lady named Chelsea Campbell, who I met in December of 2005. She was a pediatric cancer patient. She looked as healthy as you do, Kate. And she was given a 10% chance to live 6 months and see her 16th birthday. February of 06, she had a surgery, 27 straight hours. And I told her, I'm going to run a marathon for you. And I ran a marathon, and 32 people said her name that day because I had a shirt on that said, I'm running for Chelsea. And I told my wife, that's how we're going to keep Chelsea alive, because on the 364th day we would have been friends. I buried her. So Delivering Hope was my dream run. As a survivor, you feel like you're on top of the world when you beat that diagnosis. When you ring that land of treatment bell. Well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to take a backpack full of childhood cancer patient names, whether they were survivors, current patients, or angels who got their wings, take them in a backpack and run them from the Arctic Circle to the Arctic Ocean, 304 miles. We ended up doing it as my 50th birthday run. Yeah, right? So, and wow. As ironic as it is, that was the furthest thing from our mind when we finished. We literally planned it out to finish at the exact moment I turned 50, and none of us were thinking about that at 8:05 a.m. Central Time on November 24th. None of us. It was all, we got this backpack to the top of the world, and that's all that we were thinking about. It took an entire team to do it. I was going to try and do something that had never been done before, and at the 200-mile mark, my body gave out.
Wow.
Running 6 days in minus 40-degree weather. Even in Alaska, they tell you if it's minus 13 or colder, you shouldn't be out past this amount of time. And so we were defying death every day. But there always had to be that element of death present, because not everybody beats their cancer. And so to symbolically show what these kids have to go through, there has to be that element. And that wasn't the only symbolism we had. 240 of the 300 miles that we ran is completely isolated. Well, when a child gets their first dose of chemo, they're isolated. They can't go to school. At best, they're confined to home. Worse, they're confined to a hospital room. Well, we were isolated. No communication, no hospital, no gas station, no hotel. I mean, we are out there on our own. There was also the hostility of the environment. I could have gotten frostbite, nose, ears, fingertips. We know kids who have lost limbs from cancer, eyes, you know, and there's that. And then there's the symbolism of just lack of sleep. It's the symbolism of having to rely on somebody else for just something that's like routine, you know. And so it was delivering hope. We ended at the post office in Dead Horse, Alaska. So we took that backpack of 1,856 kids' names and we set it right at the door, and hope was delivered.
Ah. Where can people find out more about you, about your film? Where can they go?
Snowdropfoundation.org is the name of the organization that we started. They can go to deliveringhoperun.org to see the trailer and learn a little bit more about the movie and about us and the team. But fingers crossed that maybe somebody will pick it up sometime for distribution, and we can, you know, continue the work.
Pick it up. Pick up the film.
Please.
And again, I'm still the goosebumps. I want to say thank you so very much for speaking with us. You have touched me beyond.
Well, you're an inspiration too there, Kate. So don't sell yourself short, kid.
Thanks, Kate.
You're very welcome. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm here with one of the incredibly talented filmmakers who won an award today, Mark Pragai.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Yeah, that's it.
And let me tell you, your spirit and your energy. We were speaking yesterday, you know, some of us might have been fighting over you because you're just the sweetest thing on earth. And you're going through all these things in your life. What does this mean to you, this award today, right now?
This award kind of sums everything up. It's like all the work that I've been doing for the last 3 years before the pandemic to make my way to the last 6 months trying to like come here, do all this work, do all these projects. It's validation for everything I've been trying to do as my work as a DP, as my work as a filmmaker, and also just like all the community back home, everybody that's helped me up until now, and just the amount of love and support that I've gotten from all of them. It's representation of all of it. So all of that.
So you're a little sad, disappointed?
No, I'm so happy. This is because of all of that help, all of that work everybody's done. Like this is for all of them just as much as it is for me.
Wow. So you've got tons of stuff that you do. Where can people find you on social platforms?
My website is markpragai.com, and just about like that, and online on Instagram as Film for Hugh.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
Yeah.
I know that.
HUE, Film for Hugh.
So now, and I just before I sign off, you were here for how many films? What were you doing?
I was here for the DP meet and greet to present as
That's right.
my work as a cinematographer, and we got Limbo, Tied Up in Song, and Violeur into the film festival. All three.
I mean, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I got an award for Tied Up in Song, so.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So please check him out. This is who this person is, and we adore him, and he's so incredibly talented. I saw some of your raw stuff yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Holy cow! So check him out, really. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you so much, Kate.
I am with Mike and Michaela Scully, and their film Montauk 77 took home a prize.
Yeah, we're pretty thrilled to take home the best feature at the 25th anniversary of Life. It's such an honor.
And this film was there anyone that isn't related to you that worked on the film?
Yes, yes. There are, I mean, it was a community effort, so a lot of friends and family came out to help us out. Yeah, there was a lot of that, but we kind of wrote the film loosely around characters that were kind of like one another. Michaela and I co-wrote the film together. And we knew especially because of COVID, even though the script was done before COVID, once that happened, we knew we were going to be limited as to how many people could be on screen, people in the background with masks on. So, yeah, that's why I really give big props to my director of photography and my other cinematographer, Gavin Williams and Ethan Kornfeld, for making Long Island like the third main character in this film, because, it can get boring with just two of us on screen the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm going to shift over to her,
Sure.
Because how did it feel working with your dad?
It was a lot. I mean, I had a lot of fun working with him. The creative process together was really entertaining. Sometimes it was frustrating, but honestly, I really liked it.
So is this something you're going to do more of, do you think? Or was it just sort of a, one and done?
So I would much rather work behind the scenes, actually, in more of like the costume design department. It's something I want to major in, like fashion design, and going to school for it, so. I don't know, maybe a cameo here and there.
Well, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of acting work.
Yeah.
You can do a cameo.
Yeah.
So now, what are you going to do with this now? What are your plans?
Well, we actually just announced at Life 2 nights ago that we did achieve North American and international distribution with Montauk 77.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
will be released on the major VOD platforms August 30th. So we're very excited about that. And yeah, it hasn't even hit Facebook just yet, so you're among the first to hear.
Wow. Well, and I have one more question. How did it feel to have your mom here tonight?
My mom, we had a small premiere for friends and family back in September, and I made a speech, and a large portion of that speech was to my mother, who used to take me to the movies, and just wouldn't say no. If we showed up late to a movie because the paper had the time wrong, she'd yell at the manager, and we'd rewatch that film 2 or 3 times in a row, and she made sure that I got my movie time, and she knew that right from the start that I was really interested in storytelling. And that I was enthralled by the magic of the movies. So it's I dedicated this to her because she's the one that really opened my eyes to, like I said, the magic of the movies.
Wow. Well, now I want to say congratulations again. And if people want to find you, learn about your film, where do they go?
Yes, so you can certainly find me, Michael Scully, on Facebook, but if you want to go right for the film, you can go to montauk77film.com or on all the social media platforms at montauk77film.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
You.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Thanks
you.
again.
Check them out.